Hello peeps and welcome back to Terrafirmacraft. Okay, so it's been a few days since I've recorded anything. I went on a bit of a journey to go get some more supplies. I really haven't done a whole lot around the base because I was busy mining out a whole bunch of stuff. Hello? So, I went out and I mined up a whole crapload of marble cobblestone. I also have, in one of these chests, somewhere around here, a bunch more graphite. I went and mined out a whole crapload of that graphite, which we're going to be needing here pretty shortly. We're also going to need the kaolinite that I had from before, and we're going to need some clay. There's some clay. Now I just gotta find the kaolinite. It's just about getting to be nighttime, so we're gonna sleep through the night. And I don't really have enough kaolinite to do everything that I want to do, but basically what I want to do... Oh, and I found some king's blood plants from Terrafirmacraft. And I found like one piece of whiproot. So we'll be doing some stuff with those in the not terribly distant future, but I want to go ahead and start my blast furnace. I'm not going to get it done. Oh yeah, I have an iron anvil now, so it's cool. A couple extra pieces of iron there. Getting that graphite was an adventure in itself. I ended up dying several times in the process, so I don't know what my death count's up to, but let's just say I'm glad I'm not playing hardcore. This would have been a really short series. Alright, so we need to start working through some of this kaolinites and graphite. I'm just going to work through, I think, 4 pieces of each for now, because I don't need to do all of this on camera. I just want to do some of it. Actually, yeah, we'll do 8 pieces to start. It's going to get us 32 kaolinite powder. For some reason my audio feed from Audacity seems to be really, really low tonight. Patchy, don't you start. Patchy, don't you start. I'm not sure what's going on with my audio feed. Audacity is acting really weird on me. One more piece. Okay, so that's going to give us that. One thing you may have noticed if you're sharp-eyed is that my crafting grid shrank again. That's how you can tell I died. So I need to make myself another crafting bench. Hello, kitty. No. One more piece of ash. There we go. Now, clay in the middle, kaolinite in the corners, and graphite on the outside. Yes, that gets you fire clay. We've got 8 pieces so far. If you take and put 2 of them... Oh, no, it's 4 of them. If you put 4 of them in a grid like that, you get clay fire bricks. And these clay fire bricks have to be burned in a pit kiln. Which means we need some thatch. Which I should have around here somewhere. If not, I'll have to go whack some real quick. There's some thatch. I really need to get some organization going too. My organization is crap. This is what happens when I don't have mods like Applied Energistics to do the hard work for me. Man, could you even imagine trying to get AE running on this? Ugh. Especially the newest version of AE. While I'm going through all of this and getting ready for the next step here, and while that pit kiln burns, I do want to give a couple of real quick shout-outs. Number one, there have been a lot of people who have been asking when Kozak is going to be starting his own channel. Many of you who have been watching the channel for a long time know who Kozak is. If not, go watch some of my older videos, especially the multiplayer ones. You'll find out pretty quick. But the answer to your question is now. Kozak does have his own YouTube channel now. He's got a couple of videos up. And whereas my videos tend to be more tutorial oriented, his are a lot more gameplay and humor oriented. So if you want a little bit of change of pace, go check him out. Another shout out that I want to give is to another small YouTuber who I just ran across recently because he sent me a tweet. A Redneck Einstein is his YouTube name. Seems to do mostly Minecraft and KSP, kind of the same kind of stuff I do. But I went and watched one of his videos. His audience interaction was really good, and I was really impressed at the way he just kept the flow going. I mean, he's better at it than I am, so definitely worth checking him out too. And he could use the support. He's still kind of small and getting started up. Granted, I'm no superstar here, but you know, go check him out. You won't be sorry. Now that we've got that out of the way, there's something else that I want to do. And this something else is a little bit more, shall we say, dangerous. I have a crossbow. And somewhere to the southeast-ish of my base is a bear. And I keep running across this bear when I come walking through here. And he wanders around a little bit, but every single time he sees me, he growls at me. And there's been a couple of times when I felt like I had to run for my life because I thought he was going to come after me. Well, the tables are getting turned today, Mr. Bear. Because we are on the hunt. I have a crossbow with your name on it. And he's in this forest around here somewhere, I think. So we should be coming up on him pretty soon. Let's go ahead and hold down, right click. And that's going to load our crossbow for us. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do if this doesn't one-shot him. Because bears hurt. There he is. Wait, I thought I heard another one. Maybe I'm hearing things. I'm paranoid. Hey, Mr. Bear. How you doing, buddy? Guess what? Oh shit, oh shit. Reload, 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 reload the damn thing. Reload the damn thing. Oh shit, I took the crossbow bolts off my hotbar. Reload. 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 There we go. Oh, we got him. Excellent. That's going to give us a large rawhide. And it doesn't look like we got our... Oh, wait, here's a bolt. And then the other bolt should be over here. Should be right around where I first shot him. There we go. I got my crossbow bolts back. Yay! So, bears are 2 shots with this crossbow. That's a pretty damn powerful weapon, actually. Those bears have a lot of hit points. So, bear taken care of. Now I have a large hide that I can take home and use to make some leather. Which I should get 2 or 3 leather out of this one hide. I need to get a lot of leather. And may as well forage around a little bit. We got a few strawberries over here that I'm picking up. Get some fruit back in our diet, since we've been living mostly off of nothing but... oh, hello. Living mostly off of nothing but venison and cheese for the entire winter. I think it's mid-spring now? No, late spring. Wow, time flies. So I think it might be time to get a garden started too. As a matter of fact, it's probably a little bit beyond time to get a garden started. Hot springs. Oh, hello. Alright, let's head back home. There's a deer. I don't want any more venison. I'll probably go hunt some pigs, but I don't want any more venison. Choking on venison. So much venison just taking up all of my frickin' inventory space. I need to make a dedicated larder too. I got a lot of work I need to do. I've just been so lazy recently. Well, not lazy. I've been spending all my time running out looking for graphite so I can advance. You know, trying to get myself a little bit farther up in the world instead of, you know, spending an eternity just dealing with iron. However, we do have to deal with iron for a little while. So, how is my... yeah, my pickaxe is about dead, so is my prospector's pick. So I'm going to pick up all 4 of my iron bars. I'm going to put them in my forge. Get myself some coal. I'm going to go ahead and light my forge. Get these iron bars heating up. Now, I don't know if it is just coincidence or not, or if this was intentional, but it appears that I am at the perfect latitude, or maybe it's just intentional, the mod works like this now, to where this iron will get up to just below the danger point and no higher. Even if I leave it completely unattended, it won't melt. Let's go ahead and start our large hide soaking in the lime water. We'll break out our fire bricks. We got 4 of them. And we'll get our flux and our wooden buckets. And I don't think I need clay. What do you need to make mortar again? Mortar is just a bucket of lime water and some sand. So where's my sand? There it is. So we'll get ourselves a bucket of water. Combine that with a piece of flux. That's going to get us our lime water. Then a piece of sand is going to get us 16 mortar. And if we use our mortar in the corners with our fire bricks like this, really, it takes... don't tell me it takes 5 fire brick pieces to make 1 fire brick. It does. It takes 5 to make 2. Okay, well, we just need to grind down a whole hell of a lot more clay then, don't we? Or not clay, graphite and kaolinite. So we learned that 1 stack, or 1/2 a stack, is going to give us enough to make 4 of these fire bricks. Let's go ahead and get a second pit kiln burning with enough to make ourselves 4 more of these fire bricks, and then we'll sleep through the night. Assuming we don't get beset upon by the horde of the undead during the night. Okay, give it. Say give it. It's actually burning up my hunger bar pretty fast. And I want to try and get some different types of food so I can combine some more types of food and make meals. Also, I noticed for some reason that every time I quit the game and log back in, my food preparation surface goes away. And if I leave anything in it, it gets eaten. So I'm sure that's a bug. But yeah, make sure you take your bowls and whatever food you don't want to lose out of your food preparation area before you actually close the game. Because if you don't, you may find yourself missing some food. And if you're in a place where food doesn't last very long, that could be a bit of a pain. Put our clay there, do our graphite, get our fire clay. Then we'll turn our fire clay into the clay fire bricks. Get our straw. Grab some wood, cover it up, light it. And let's go ahead and put a little more coal in the forge. And you can see a flash in between white and yellow right there. It'll keep doing that even if there's coal in the thing, it won't heat up beyond that white to yellow white flash. So it's never going to get any higher than that. I really should probably just combine these strawberries instead of letting them take that many spaces in my inventory. Which is kind of convenient. Now if I work the bellows, then it gets hot enough that it can melt it. So we don't want to work bellows right now. What I do want to do is I want to take the wrought iron ingot out, pop it on here. I need to make myself an iron hoe head. Now, you can see my skill is 13.7%, and I have to do bend, hit, punch. Notice that there's no green arrows here anymore. Oh boy, that's right. You have to be very, very accurate with this now. And this is cooling down as I'm talking, so let's get to work. Okay, so it needs to be a hit, not last. But it has to be a bend first, so we're going to draw past. We're going to bend up in front. Medium hit and a punch is not going to get us right. So bend, medium hit, bend, medium hit, bend, medium hit, punch. Damn. Broke my hammer too. Medium hit. It got too cool. So we're going to heat this back up. My plans are to make an iron hoe head, a bronze pickaxe head, a bronze prospector's pick head, and probably... what other tool am I going to need in the near future? Probably should do a bronze axe head, because I'm probably going to need to burn another charcoal pit before too long. Especially with the amount of iron that I gotta smelt to do this stupid thing. Alright, let's take that back out, slap it back on the anvil, and we're gonna do medium hit, bend to get past it, light hit, punch, no, damn, light hit, bend, medium hit, punch, no, punch, light hit, bend, medium hit, punch, got it. Now notice it had to be absolutely perfect. I had to line the arrows up exactly in order to get that to work. Also notice that the tool head has perfect durability. Well, At least it does on the surface. Apparently, the more you work with tools, the better you get at toolsmithing, and the durability of your tools is now calculated by 2 different methods. The patchy stop. The material that you use adds durability to it, so better materials equals better durability, but your blacksmithing skill should also increase the durability. So if you have 2 different smiths, one extremely experienced and one newbie, who are both making iron weapons, the iron weapons produced by the experienced blacksmith will last a lot longer. At least that's how it works in theory. I don't know if it actually works in practice because I can't see the hidden data behind it. So, alright. Now, spoiler alert. I'm going to warn you guys right now, spoiler alert, because I am about to show a method for making a pickaxe and a prospector's pick that requires no thought on your part. It works every time. So if you want to figure out the mechanics behind this yourself, mute me, fast forward the video about 5 minutes. So, you've been warned. If you slap this on there, select your pickaxe, line these arrows up exactly using whatever method you need, like right there, and then you go, notice it has to be draw, bend, punch. If you go bend, bend, draw, bend, bend, draw, punch, perfect, every time. Same with the prospector's pickaxe. Line it up, bend, bend, draw, oops, nope, that was shrink. Bend, bend, draw, bend, bend, draw, punch. There we go. So, if you remember that pattern, you will be able to make perfect prospector's picks and pickaxes every time. It's a decent way to grind your blacksmithing skill. If you have a whole bunch of trash metal like copper, you can just sit there and grind out pickaxes and then just throw them away because you know it's not that important to have them. Let's check. Yeah, I need an axe, so we're gonna make an axe head. Probably shouldn't have said, oh yeah, give me 5 minutes, because I didn't think it was going to take anywhere near that long, and of course it didn't. So, yeah. I'm going to have to add an annotation there that lists the exact point that the spoiler ends. Let's rehydrate real quick. Let's make our fire bricks. Now that I've got 8 of these things, and I got my mortar, that gets me 2 fire brick blocks. Let's figure out where we want to put our blast furnace. I'm thinking of keeping the theme over here, where I've got my bloomery, and then I've got my blast, and I've got my forge right here. I think I'm going to put the blast furnace up here on the hill. So, the first thing you need to make a blast furnace is you need this right here is going to be where a crucible is going to go. Okay? On top of that, now it's going to slide off while I'm doing this, but on top of this is where the actual blast furnace block is going to go. Alright? Above that, we need to have our fire brick blocks. Now, not like that, of course. We need the fire brick blocks to be, and this is going to require me to, I should just make a thatch block for this. Let's just make a block of thatch. They aren't affected by gravity. Make it easier. Also, I have a bronze shovel head over there that I gotta put together so I can do some terraforming around here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and punch out the sand. That's 2 parts of the blast furnace chimney done. I need to get 2 more fire brick blocks, and then the outside of these fire brick blocks need to be lined with iron sheets, just single iron sheets. So you need a total of 12 iron sheets for every layer. The blast furnace itself requires one of these crucibles surrounded in 2x iron sheets. So double iron sheets, 4 pieces of iron for each one of those. So 32 pieces of iron go into making the blast furnace. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. So 24 for each layer of this, 32 for the crucible, and then you're probably going to want another crucible underneath it. Well, 32 for the blast furnace block. Then you're probably going to want a third crucible, so you can have one under here. You need one to make the blast furnace block, and then you kind of want to keep the one on top of here so that you can do metallurgy. So, yeah, it gets kind of expensive. Now, you can cheat, from what I've heard, and you can actually put the blast furnace on top of your forge, and it should work. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it, so maybe we'll try that. I don't know. But you have to remember that the forge has to have a chimney. So, again, I'm not sure. Probably just do it the old-fashioned way. And I totally forgot about this iron, and it completely cooled off. So we got some more fire bricks to make. It's about to be nighttime. We're running on 27 minutes. Let's come over here and grab our shovel head, wherever the hell it is. A couple sticks. I know I've got a bronze shovel around here somewhere. I need to go through and maintain my food supply soon too. I got some food in here that's kind of rotting out on me. 14% on the venison there. I've got some rye bread in here and a potato that's starting to rot on me. The hell did I do with that shovel head? I know I'm looking right at it. This is why I need organization. Because without organization, I look through chests for 10 minutes every episode like an idiot. I do not see this stupid thing. What the hell? We'll use the highlight functionality of NEI. That'll help me spot it. If it's even in these chests, maybe it's in the one over by the forge. There it is. Again, this is why I need organization. Bronze shovel. We got my wrought iron hoe. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a wrought iron pickaxe. And that's a zombie coming to play. So let's sleep through the night before he gets too close to sleep. Okay, now, since I am using a metal hoe, my hoe actually has multiple modes that I can use, kind of like the chisel does. You can switch between those modes. I think I'm going to make some potatoes. We'll want some cabbage. I want some soybeans, because that's a good source of... Oh, I need some rye for sure. Carrots. Yeah, some carrots. We got oats. Let's do some oats. Let's put away some of this crap that I don't need right at this exact moment. What have we got in here? Barley. Yeah, I don't really want barley. I do want some red peppers, though. Peppers actually have kind of a nice little effect in that you can harvest them one stage before they're ready and get yellow peppers instead of red peppers, but they do pretty much the same thing. Garlic, no thanks. Rice, it's another grain. I got two different types of grains that I'm going to be growing though, so soybeans, definitely want some soybeans. Yellow bell pepper seeds, so I've got red and yellow bell peppers in seed form. Weird. Okay, anyway. We're going to come over here, and we are actually going to just kind of put an irrigation channel up through here. We're going to move this cactus, because I don't want this cactus in the way. And do I actually want to put it here? Or where do I want to put this? I could put it on the edge of this water up here. It would put it a little further away from my house, but it would give me more room to work. Yeah, I think I actually want to do it up here. We'll have to use the shovel a little bit to terraform some. We'll level this out. And remember, you don't want to be placing dirt if you can avoid it. In a previous episode, I said that dirt was pretty much completely useless for farming. That's not 100% true. Dirt that you place down will, over time, accumulate nutrient levels, naturally. Just like, you know, dirt that's had all the nutrients bled out of it from farming, that will reaccumulate its nutrients over time as well. But in the early game, if you're not living in a very cold area like I am and you need to stockpile food for winter, and you don't have access to cows or any of the other quote-unquote OP food sources, then it might be critical for you to have food growing as quickly as possible. And if you want food growing as quickly as possible, you don't want to be sitting here waiting for ground to go fallow again. So, I'm going to use the hoe in this mode, which is tilling mode, to make myself some farmland. And I think I can go one more. No. Okay, so now this one that I'm about to put down will be a good case in point. If I switch modes with this by holding down the N key and right-clicking, which also I guess opens my large mini-map, that gives me the nutrient levels. And you can see when I look at these, they're all nice and full. And the hydration levels, nice and hydrated. And I don't know. Oh, that's crop stage. Tells you if something's completely grown or not. If I till that and I cycle through to get back to nutrient mode, you're going to see there's no nutrients in that soil at all. Or the soil around it, I guess. So there's no nutrients in that soil either. That's weird. As far as hydration level, everything should be well hydrated. So we're going to plant some rye seeds over there. And I'm going to go get another couple oats, because I kind of want to keep things nice and level. Can't wait until I can get red steel so I can get a water bucket so I can actually build farms instead of having to work ground right next to the frickin' water. Actually take the water to the farm. Okay, there's barley. There's rye. I already planted rye. Wheat. I want oats. Where's my oats? Jute. I probably should plant some jute too. There's more rye seeds. Wait, what's down there? Barley? Yeah. Garlic. Rice. Oats. There we go. 7 oats. And one of my cats is playing with the bells in the background, the wind chimes. Okay. Let's put this thing back into tilling mode. I'm going to have to change that minimap change key because that's going to drive me absolutely insane. Now, if I till this, is that going to keep hydration levels? Yes, it's going to keep the water, and it's going to keep nutrients. So, I wonder how far out I can till and still have nutrient. I can probably just do this entire area here, because it's so close to the water. We'll just do that. Now we'll switch this into nutrient mode. Yep, we've got full levels of all nutrients. By the way, walking on this farmland and jumping on it does not affect it. This farmland cannot be destroyed once it's been created. It will never go back to regular earth. So, bear that in mind. It's safe to jump on these. You can't trample your crops. Let's go ahead and plant our oats. And we're going to do some cabbage in the next row. We're going to do some taters. And I probably should have done the taters there and then the cabbage, but that's alright. The jute, I kind of want to keep separated from everything else, so we're going to plant the jute over here. Bell peppers we'll do there. Carrots we'll do next. And soybeans, I think I'm going to go get a 5th soybean seed and put one there too. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of one more type of crop. And then this, I'm going to dig out and replace it with just dirt. Notice it's taking me a long time to dig that, and when I do dig it up, I don't get any dirt back. So we're just going to replace this with regular old soil. So I need 1 more soybean seed and then 4 of some other type of vegetable. And I kind of want to break up my bushes here and move them too. And I need to fill in the area where I built my first charcoal pit. Do some landscaping. Rice? Do I want rice? Another grain. Now let's go ahead and do some rice. And then I need 1 soybean seed. There it is. I didn't need 2, but whatever. Let's go ahead and run out here. Get this taken care of. And then that should be just about it for this episode. Oh, I needed 5 rice seeds. Damn it. Yeah, I need 1 more rice seed. So I have 1 too many soybean seeds and not enough rice seeds. Alright. Well, I'm going to run along and finish doing this as I do my exit here. This has been Night Dagger with Terrafirmacraft. I believe this was episode 8. In episode 9, we will probably try and make a little bit of progress towards the blast furnace. I'm going to do a whole bunch of ironworking off camera to start getting some of those sheets. I'm going to grind up some more of my kaolinite and graphite and get the chimney put in place, and maybe, if we're lucky, by the end of next episode we can start working with a little bit of steel. But I don't want to progress too fast, so maybe we'll do a little bit of other work first. Maybe we'll do some more hunting, some more exploring, tend the farm. Maybe we'll just do some beautification around here. Maybe we'll get the tree farm going. I don't know. We'll figure it out next episode. Catch you later, peeps.